Morning. This is an unusual event for me and a very special one. People have been surprised when I've told them that after all these years in office, I've never had a press conference before. And I'm excited and pleased that this is the occasion for me to have one. But you're probably asking yourself, why is the county controller having a press conference about the county's domestic partner and health registry? Because I have certainly talked to the press, you and your colleagues often during the past several years, but we're usually talking about money. But I'm also the county recorder, and that's where my involvement with the domestic partner registry began. When discussions began about creating a domestic partner registry, I started considering the process, how to design a registry that would be simple for the government, easy for the citizens, and useful to institutions which might need to verify domestic partner relationships. And the answer was pretty simple, because we already have a registry that meets all those criteria. It's the official records that I keep and offer to the citizens 24/7. But this morning is about more than the process that begins today. This morning, I want to acknowledge the incredible dedication and hard work of the LGBT community and the policymakers who have brought us to this important milestone in recognizing gay and lesbian families. This morning, we can acknowledge and celebrate that now anywhere in Orange County, more families can be protected and respected when they face illnesses, accidents, or end-of-life decisions. I am going to talk about the process that begins today, but first I want to thank the county for taking this next important step in bringing civil rights, dignity, and even peace of mind to more families and individuals who live here or who visit us. I am really pleased and honored to have been a part of this achievement. So, as you know, the county's ordinance actually has two parts, essentially establishing countywide recognition of Orlando's domestic partner registry, and also creating a procedure for individuals to designate who they want to have making important decisions for them in the event they are unable to make these decisions for themselves. And I'm going to explain the Orange County's expansion of the DP registry first. Same-sex or unmarried heterosexual couples who want to avail themselves of the protections in the county's ordinance have a choice now in how to register. The City of Orlando's process has not changed. Couples may go together to the city clerk's office during working hours to register, and their registration will be recorded in the county's official records as it has been since January. As of today, any couple who has already registered at the City of Orlando is automatically covered county-wide. There is no need to re-register. However, any couple who would like to have an updated card indicating that they are now covered under both ordinances can simply contact my official records department and we will mail them new cards. As it happens, I had some advance notification, and so I do have cards here already ready for Catherine and Dina. Well, will you give her card?
I will give her her card. She'll be so pleased.
There you go. Now, the county's process now offers couples the choice of registering without coming downtown at all. It's not that we're unfriendly, we simply try to keep things flexible. Now, you can simply go to my website or to the county's website, which will direct you to my website, download the instructions and the form, fill it out. You have to have both signatures witnessed and notarized, and then you may mail or hand carry it in, along with a fee of $18.50, to my official records office. The recorded form will then be returned to the address provided on the form along with 2 identification cards. The process for registering under the help ordinance, designating a person who can speak for you should you become unable to speak for yourself, is similar. This process is available for unrelated individuals. Perhaps a single older woman who wants to designate a younger friend for emergency situations. Individuals can simply go to my website or the county's, download the help form, and fill it out. The real value of both of these registrations is the public accessibility of the information, which is accomplished by having the forms recorded. Recorded forms are always available online. I have an information sheet with the website addresses because I didn't want to stand up here going www because it makes me sound so southern, but I am. But we've got an information sheet with the website addresses, the location, and the phone number for my official records department. This morning, and this morning only, let me repeat that, this morning only, we do have forms here, and we have a volunteer notary who is available so that couples or individuals can begin this morning should they elect to start the registration process. Going forward, I encourage families to take advantage of the online availability of the forms so that everyone's lives can be just a bit easy. Thank you for coming this morning, and I'm happy to answer questions as I can. You know, when I talk to you guys about money and audits, you never. I'm like, really? Okay, I'm getting it.
I want to explain, if you can, what, if any, effect the registry is going to have in terms of hospital requirements, you know, for medical records and things like that, availability, next to kin notifications in injury and death situations.
There are some attorneys here, and they may be able to give a more complete answer than I can, but the intent of the ordinance and the registration is to make it so that couples are not denied access to one another in the event of hospitalization, so that registered domestic partners are recognized as families in the event of hospitalization, end-of-life decisions, and those kinds of situations where sometimes that doesn't always happen. That's kind of vague. I've been warned repeatedly not to give legal advice, but I always have an opinion.
As a bigger issue, are registries like this that cities and counties are rolling out sort of a test of what the legal process really is in terms of, say, someone is in the hospital and can't say, hey, yeah, they can see my medical records. No, that's federal law.
I don't know that it's a test. I think it is more a clarification and making, you know, you can have the legal forms that have been available for a long time. This is two things. This is a form that is going to be part of official records so that it's always available and accessible. And also, frankly, for the domestic partner registry piece of the ordinance, it's an additional recognition of families.
Ms. Haney, are the city and the county's domestic registries overlapping? For example, I know you said if people wanted to update who'd already registered in the city and get new cards, they could contact your office. Does someone who lives in the city need to register in both? The people who live in the county?
You can register either in the city of Orlando and through their process, or through the county's process. It is the same registry, if you will, because since January, when you register at the city of Orlando, the form is actually recorded in the county's official records. So that is completely transparent. It's the same thing. Couples do not need to re-register, but if you want to have the wallet identification, which indicates it is the city of Orlando and Orange County, you can get an updated card.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking. Yes, hi.
Is there any indication yet about the demand for this? I mean, have you gotten a lot of inquiries to the office as far as numbers go?
I know that the city has registered over 500 couples, and I have no idea what the demand is going to be.
Okay.
We hope it's not 1,000 a day, but you know, we'll handle it. We already handle between 2,000 and 3,000 documents a day in official records. What's another 500?
Right.
You know, I do ask for a little bit of patience with us, which we've pretty much been getting. This is a little bit of a new process for us, the issue of developing cards. And so there have been 1 or 2 glitches, but we're working on it. And I really appreciate the patience and the help of everybody who's been involved in helping my office work through this. So, if there is a couple here who would like to register for the Orange County Registry, I invite you to step up to the desk here. The lovely Mary Meeks has volunteered for services, and there's a room full of potential witnesses, including me.